headlines are being made, not at ABC, NBC, or CBS. Not one major network carried the story that a White House spokesman yesterday refused to call the Taliban a terrorist organization. I want to play this brief exchange between White House Deputy Spokesman Eric Schultz and reporter Jonathan Karl. You've got to hear this.
How is what the Jordanians are talking about doing any different than what the United States did to get the release of Bergdahl, releasing prisoners held at Guantanamo Bay to the Taliban, which is clearly a terrorist organization?
Sure. As you know, this was highly discussed at the time, and prisoner swaps are a traditional end-of-conflict interaction that happens. As the war in Afghanistan wound down, we felt like it was the appropriate thing to do. The president's bedrock commitment as commander-in-chief is to leave no man or woman behind. That's the principle he was operating under.
Isn't that what the Jordanians are operating under?
Well, I think, John, the
Taliban is still conducting terrorist attacks, so you can't really say that the war has ended as far as they're concerned.
Well, I'd also point out that the Taliban is an armed insurgency. ISIL is a terrorist group, so we don't make concessions to terrorist groups.
We feel the Taliban is a terrorist group?
I don't think that the Taliban is an armed insurgency.
Holy cow, Mr. Speaker, you just heard the White House say that the Taliban is not a terrorist group.
Well, look, there are places where the only correct answer is to fire the idiot who said it. And unfortunately, this particular guy reports to somebody who is the President of the United States, who is pathologically incapable of understanding the reality of radical Islam.
But is it possible that he's reflecting the view of this White House?
Yes, of course it is.
I mean, so this isn't just a spokesman speaking out of turn here. I think this administration refuses. I mean, look at Fort Hood, the constant refusal to call that a terror attack, but workplace violence. They don't get it. You said it. You said it in your speech. They don't get it.
Look. Read John Kerry's speech at Davos, which is such a total denial of reality